American people have the right to decide which car to buy that best fits their needs, not unelected bureaucrats. However, the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, has proposed a rule, the multi-pollutant emission standards for model years 2027 and later light-duty and medium-duty vehicles, which is a backdoor policy towards taking gas-powered engines off the market. There's also consensus in the automobile industry that the EPA's tailpipe emissions rule is nothing more than a mandate for electric vehicles. According to the Congressional Budget Office, projections electric vehicles will only account for 30 to 56% of new car sales by 2032. Even with the massive incentives for electric vehicles included in Biden's so-called Inflation Reduction Act, this falls well short of EPA's goal of 2/3 of new car sales being electric vehicles. In looking at the current electric vehicle market, electric vehicles only account for 4.5% of new vehicle sales. I would also like to note that during the Environmental Subcommittee markup 2 weeks ago, I mentioned that electric vehicles are not a new phenomenon, but have been around for nearly 200 years. So again, why is there this rush now to incentivize and speed up the production of vehicles that are not popular among consumers? According to a recent Gallup poll, 41% of Americans unequivocally would not buy an electric vehicle. EPA's de facto EV mandate would take options away from the more than 84% of Americans that are likely to choose or would strongly prefer a gas-powered or hybrid vehicle. No matter how much government floods the market with requirements that squeezes out internal combustion engines and require electric vehicles, if consumers aren't buying those cars, nobody's going to win. That is why I'm supporting the CARS Act authored by my colleague, Congressman Walberg. This bill stops EPA's current light and medium-duty vehicle regulation and instead allows consumers and the market to determine the cars and engine technology they want available, not the federal government. I urge my colleagues to support the CARS Act, and I yield back.